Well, hello the new, and buenos dias to all our Greek viewers from me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as ever from Studio B at the Giggle Mill here in Haslingden, Lancashire in the UK. Luckily for me, but not for you, I'm ably assisted today by my resident studio engineer, Adolf Apfelstrudel, that very sweet chap from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria. As he steadfastly only allows me 12 digital megaburgers per programme, I have once again to deny you the all-time forgettable thrill of hearing my world-famous rendition of Nessun Dorma. Keep watching each episode because there's a chance you might catch it one day. My Oriental saga today concerns the Emperor Choo, who lived in China 2,000 years ago. Like all emperors, he was surrounded by bodyguards. Sadly, one day, his chief bodyguard died, and the emperor sent messengers far and wide to find a suitably qualified replacement samurai warrior bodyguard chief. Phew. Finally, after many moons and trials, there were 3 finalists. The first one was from China, and he was summoned to appear before the emperor. The emperor asked for a demonstration of his skill. The Chinese samurai opened a little pearl box, and out flew a wasp. It began to circle the emperor. In one quick swish, the Chinese samurai drew his great sword and killed the wasp, which fell dead at the feet of Emperor Choo. The emperor was very impressed, but called the next contestant, who was a Japanese samurai warrior. "Please to show your emperor your great skill, please." The warrior took out a small silver box. As he opened it, a fly flew out and began to buzz around the head of Emperor Choo. With one quick movement, the Japanese samurai drew his great sword, and with a swish killed the fly, which fell dead at his feet. Emperor Choo was so impressed he almost gave him the job on the spot, but he was reminded by his army general that there remained a final contestant waiting outside. At last, the final contestant stood before Emperor Choo. This man was a Welsh samurai from Oswestry. When asked for a demonstration of his skill, the Welsh samurai took out a little gold box and opened it. A tiny gnat flew out and began to buzz around the head of Emperor Choo. In one mighty swish, the Welshman drew his sword and bowed. The gnat continued buzzing around the emperor's head, but now the sound was even more high-pitched. "Very sorry, Welsh samurai. You have failed test. You failed to kill gnat." The Welshman bowed and spoke. "Oh, die back. Oh, emperor, look you. I only circumcised the gnat, so I wasn't trying to kill it." Thank you, and good night, folks.